What is going on, guys? Eagle Aquatics back here, and in today's video I'm going to be coming at you with another reef update. Reef updates seem to be your guys' favorite because I always smash all the views on. The views are just outrageous on all the reef tank updates. So figured I'd bring you guys another one. You guys seem to love them, so I'm going to bring you guys around the coral, the fish. I got a few new pieces in here, mostly SPS. And one new fish. I don't know if you guys spotted them yet, but there's been some crazy growth in here. Bunch of stuff happening. I see some of the SPS corals, like the Montipora and stuff like that. You could look at them each day and see something different. It's pretty crazy. But this tank's been doing really good since the last time I uploaded. Sorry it's been so long, but basically all I have to do with this tank, I do water changes about every 2 to 3 weeks. There's a refugium down there, and I just really have to dose calcium and alkalinity in the morning, feed at night, and of course top it off too. But that's about it. So I'm gonna bring you guys around the coral and then the fish. Might be a long video, but you guys are gonna want to stay tuned because you guys know you want to see all the coral and the fish. So starting the coral like always. Go towards the fox coral back there. He's repositioned. He used to be on the edge right there, but somebody knocked him off, had to re-glue him. That is the worst coral in the tank to try to re-glue. There's no good spots to glue him. It's very hard. But I got him to stick there. He's doing pretty good. Here's a new piece right here, SPS, Jack-o'-lantern leptoceras. I have really good stuff. This is one of the corals I've been wanting for a long time. He's been in here for about a week. Jack-o'-lantern lepto, I have some really good luck with other species of leptoceras, like this orange, and then of course the yellow right there. But I'm hoping that's going to be a cool grow out. There's the green and bright red blasto right there, the single head blasto, but he's finally splitting heads off the sides, so it's going to be a mini colony soon. Can't wait for that. I've been wanting that to happen for a long time because that's one of my favorite corals. Insane coloration on that thing though. Here's the Akin Garden down here, orange and kind of grayish blue Akin colony right here. These guys just keep splitting heads left and right. You can see them all down there. And then I got this little red one right here. He's got 3 growing at the sides, so that's pretty cool. And I got this new one right here. Oh, let's see here. This one's pretty cool looking. I thought this was cool. He's been in here for about a week. Doing really good. Kind of like a star pattern or whatever you want to call it. But that's a really cool Akin. Figured I'd pick that one up. Here's a galaxy or bright green toxic Yuma. Yuma mushroom. Really awesome. This guy's spreading out like crazy. He hasn't split any babies yet, but on the frag plug he fell off of, there's actually a couple baby ones on there. So I'll probably grow those out. Got to pick that rock up. Here is the Sierra Mist, the Trachea. Doing good as always. Getting some neon green highlights. It's pretty crazy looking. Crazy looking coral. And you guys have probably seen all the diatoms on the bottom or whatever. I still don't know what that is. I don't know if it's due to my RODI water filters being old. I just ordered new ones. It could be from the silicates or something like that, or it could be from the lighting. I'm not too sure, but I don't have any phosphates in here and I don't have any nitrates, so I'm not too sure what's causing it, or it could be just a lack of flow down there also, but I still got to figure that out. Here is the cotton candy chalice, looking great, spreading over the rocks. You can see them. Pretty cool how these things grow. As you guys know, chalices and trachees and that kind of stuff, favorite corals because you get the most color for your money, in my opinion. Here is another new one. This is a green like Hulk Akin. That's what it was labeled as. Mini colony of that. Doing pretty good. Figured I'd start to get something to grow out on this rock. I think that'd be pretty cool. This guy, this Interstellar Chalice, actually used to be up here. Yesterday, actually. He was spreading on that top rock and some moron in here knocked him down. So he's sitting down there. But he's actually good sized. Doing really good also. Here's a bunch of SPS up here. Green stylo right here. Tree, branching green stylo SPS. Looking really good. He's kind of shading himself underneath. That's why the bottom polyps don't open that much. But the top are doing good. It's weird how that guy is. But I got a few acros. Here's that grow it acro. I've had this guy forever. And this dude's just going to town in here. Like, it's crazy. Look at all the branches and everything. It's about a mini colony now. Looking good. Here's that red planet acro that turned green on me. See all the new sticks that are coming up from the base? I think that's pretty crazy. Like, that's probably 2 weeks of growth. All those 3 sticks right there. That's cool. Like, it's gonna be a forest of those red planet acros. I can't wait to see that. That's pretty awesome. Here is a Rainbow Montipora. Not totally open now. I'm not too sure why, but green, red, encrusting pretty well on the sides, looking really good. Here I moved those, if you guys remember, I had those neon bird's nests on the top. I moved one of them over here. He's looking awesome. I want it on the rock work now because they pop. But that one's looking great. And then I got that wicked blue stylo right here. The branching, so I got a blue and a green stylo right here, but this guy's doing phenomenal. One of my favorite, probably my favorite SPS coral in here right now. Awesome looking. You just don't see blue like that in a lot of coral. It's pretty cool. Here's that that wicked 24 karat gold lepto splitting onto the rocks. I was thinking about breaking a few pieces off and putting them on that back stem, having them take over that whole thing. I think that'd be pretty cool. But this dude grows extremely fast. Here's a Purple Eye Montipora or whatever, LA Lakers Montipora, I'm not too sure. But this guy's starting to encrust on there. One of my slower growing ones. The red, they don't grow nearly as fast as the grafted or the red Montipora over there. But still decent. I won that guy actually in a raffle. Here's the Deepwater Lobos. This guy's actually splitting the head right here. See that? That's pretty crazy. But these guys are always doing good. Here's that Duncan, that mini Duncan that in my last tank I had, he died all the way except for one head. I managed to save that, and he's finally splitting off some new ones on the side, so that's pretty cool. I like Duncans, they're awesome. Here's a pretty wicked white with a pink mouth Recordia, Florida Recordia. Thought it was cool colors. I've never seen a Recordia that color, so I picked it up. Hopefully he splits some babies off. You have a mini colony of those guys. Here's the blue candy canes. Everybody always loves these things. They're pretty cool. They don't need they like the shade. That's what I figured out. But these guys just go to town. There's one that fell off. I glued them up here. Here's that neon, toxic neon candy cane. Mini colony of those guys. Bunch of heads on there. Look good on the good pop color right there. Here's the Devil's Hand leather coral. Looking good as always in the corner. That thing's awesome. Here's a true neon toadstool. He doesn't grow fast as some of my other leathers, like this Devil's Hand. He's a slower grower, but I'm glad because, you know, leathers could grow so giant they could take over a tank. But so I'm enjoying watching this guy. He's pretty cool. There's a Tonga Torch labeled as gold. I don't really think it's gold. It's more tan. Really cool though. There's the green star polyps in back. Trying to get them to grow on that wall. 3D background effect. I think that'd be cool. Here's a blue-green Trichophilia. Really awesome. I've had this guy forever. Got his own crevice back there. Looking good. Here's a bunch of hammer corals. You guys know the hammer coral rock. Reverse splatter hammer right here. Splatter green with purple tips. Looking great. There's a purple frog spawn, thick branch frog spawn right there. Looking good. Not growing as fast as the other guys, like this gold hammer. This gold hammer is just growing like crazy. Almost as fast as toxic green over there, but this dude's growing nuts. Here's a new one right here. It's a Seafoam green hammer. One coral I've always wanted, never had the chance to have, but it's pretty cool. Just another color in the mix of hammer corals and frog spawns. Aim to have a million different colors. Green purple tip hammer right here. Frog spawn, giant frog spawn. This thing's huge. It's like the size of my fist. It's massive. I might start fragging that guy. I'm not too sure, but I got the WBC toxic green hammer, toxic green splatter hammer. Those two are growing into each other, so that's pretty cool. They both have about 20 heads, but they're pretty wicked corals. Here are a few more chalices. The volcano chalice, kind of like an orange purple, and then this dude, this guy's starting to grow on his plug, and the volcano chalice has reached the bottom of the plug, so that's pretty cool. Just two more chalices, I love them. There's a mummy eye, actually having a third head. If you could see it right there, right in the corner of the screen, it's right there. But there's 3 heads on this guy now. Started with just that one main one up there, but that's just a wicked chalice. And then there's that Sunset Montipora. This guy's finally starting to grow. I didn't have much luck with them. I moved him from up there down to here, and he seems to like it better. He's starting to touch a rock, so he'll start encrusting soon. So that's a cool one. Here's that Favia, the Christmas Favia. Move him from the sand because he kept getting buried by my clownfish in sand. So I put him up here. He's doing pretty good. Here's another mummy eye chalice. This guy's got a bunch of different eyes. Starting to go on the rock, slowly but surely. There is a Jedi Mind Trick Montipora. This guy's growing exceptionally good. Growing really good. Love that guy. Really, really cool Montipora. There's another Sunset Montipora. This guy's encrusting. Starting to encrust on the rock. Looking good. There's a big blueberry gorgonian sea fan. Always doing good. I might as well show you some of the frags. I'm trying to sell some of these guys, but there's a torch coral. Cut that head off my main colony because he was stinging other things. Got him for sale. There's pink passion zoas. Still got to find a spot for those guys. And then there is that grafted Montipora that's growing back after I almost killed it in my last tank. He flipped over. I forgot about him for like a week, and that was the only part left of him. So he's finally growing back. Bunch of pieces of pavona back there, and then there's Leptostrea, the green Leptostrea right there. Got to find a spot for him too. Weird coral. He doesn't like, I don't know. He doesn't like low light. He doesn't like highlight. It's weird. Here's a two-faced chalice, red, purple, looking great as always, encrusting really nicely. Here is the orange Lepto. This thing grows like a weed. He's almost gonna touch this red Montipora right here, because the red right here, this guy's growing phenomenally, like crazy fast. This dude, he started going up here, find a new land. They're gonna touch each other soon. Curious to see what'll happen, but that'll be cool. He's growing great. That thing's awesome. There's a little aqua blue or green trichophilia down there, baby one. Just another one I got. Here is those extremely orange or red, however you guys see them, disco shrooms. The colony just keeps spreading. I might take some out, try to sell them. But a really cool colony of mushrooms right there. Got the meteor shower cyphastria back there. He's spreading onto some rocks, if you can see it back there. He's doing good. And then I got this war coral, the toxic watermelon war coral. Try and get off his frag plug onto the rock. That thing is gonna look wicked once it starts encrusting everywhere. Then here we go. Here's another possible war that's gonna happen. Here's a grafted Montipora, WWC grafted Montipora, and red Montipora. Look at them, ready for battle. But they're really close to each other, so I'm curious to see what will happen with those guys. Hopefully they grow into each other. That'd be insane. But I got a bunch of SPS up here. Here's a new, pretty bright red Montipora right here. Picked up the other day. I thought it looked really cool. So he's starting to encrust on the rock a little bit. But that grafted Montipora is just insane. That's my favorite species. Just, you can't, they're the coolest looking things ever. It's insane. And then the red, of course. There's the other metallic green bird's nest. Put the frag back there. He'll start growing. He's gonna look good. Here is, I believe, a bubblegum digitata, Montipora digitata. Picked this guy up too. He's got a white skeleton and almost pink polyps. So we'll see. I'm hoping. I don't know if it's another forest fire like that one, but this one I'm hoping is bubblegum. That'd be freaking cool. Here is a, I'm not too sure the name of this guy. It reminds me of an acro, but another SPS coral, super bright green. If somebody wants to leave in the comments what this guy is, help me out. But he is encrusting really nicely on the rock and looking really good. Oh, this thing is cool. This is a season's greeting Montipora. All green with orange polyps. Looking great. I love Montipora. They grow so fast and look awesome. But that guy is really cool. And then here is that Montipora digitata, the forest fire digitata. Thing is splitting. It's just crazy how fast this thing grows. It's nuts. Like, this thing's splitting fingers and branches everywhere. It's crazy. This is one of my favorites right here. It's just crazy to see them grow all the time. Hoping this guy catches up and maybe they'll intertwine with each other one day. That'd be insane. But really, really awesome coral. He loves the light. I got him all the way at the top. So what do we got? Bam Bam, Zoas, getting bigger, growing more heads, looking awesome. Got to get a few more. What do we got here? This is Jason Fox Basamicora or something like that. I don't know why this guy doesn't grow, honestly. I've had this guy for months and he just does not move. He's not dying, he just stays alive, but he does not move. He does not grow. I don't understand. But maybe one day, you know, because this Pavona coral, potato chip coral, is growing near to him. So he's gonna have to start growing if he wants to survive. So we'll have to see what happens there. Here is a cool, I think this is 24 karat gold. It might be, I think this is 24 karat Pavona, honestly, like a encrusting Pavona coral. I'm pretty sure either that or it's a 24 karat, it's gold no matter what. If somebody knows who this or what this is, that'd be awesome. Tell me in the comments. This might be of Samicora too. I'm not too sure, but really wicked coral. Can't wait for that thing to grow out. He's already encrusting, so that's gonna be cool to watch. And then here's that big torch coral. I got over here, the green, kind of tan, branching torch. Always cool. And then here's the two Gonoporas down here. The green Gonopora, everybody loves these guys. And then the red, I think the clownfish swam by them and scared them, but there they are. Always looking good. And then, can't forget about that tube anemone back here. Got a care guide on this, guys. If anybody's interested in tube anemones, check that out. But white tube anemone, really awesome. So yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna update you guys on the fish later since this video ran so long. Because there's so much to cover. That's the thing. So I might upload or update you guys on the fish and possibly the filtration, what's going on down there in the next video. So definitely stay tuned for that. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing all the coral and the growing and everything. It's really cool. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what your guys' favorites. If you want to know how I run any of this or what I dose or anything, always leave questions in the comments. I answer every single one of them. You guys know that. So definitely like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. I'm at Eagle Aquatics, and I will see you guys next time.